What's going on, traders? Ralphdatrader here. And on the screen, you guys see this question. What setup are you hunting? I'm still seeing a lot of traders struggling to answer this one simple question. What setup are you hunting? Are you hunting trend trades or are you hunting reversal trades? Ask yourself that. What setup are you hunting? I'm still seeing a lot of traders confusing a daily signal for a setup. A daily signal is just a daily signal. We can have a daily signal and our setup not present the next day. A daily signal is just a daily signal. But you have to know what setup are you hunting? Is it a trend trade or is it a reversal trade? What setup are you hunting? Until you make a decision to decide to be a trend trader or a reversal trader, you're going to continuously struggle in this trading business. What setup are you hunting, guys? Make a decision to pick one setup, master that one setup, hunt that one setup, because we know all you need is one setup to make a living in this trading business. Now, we all know that all markets only do three things. They're either going to break out, pullback trend, breakout, fail, and reversal, stay in the trading range. We know that this is our core foundation. This is the foundation. This is the floor. Okay? This is the floor, you guys. All markets only do three things: breakout, pullback trend, breakout, fail, and reversal, stay in the trading range. If you're a trader that is taking this seriously and you want to be a consistently profitable trader and you want to scale your trading business up in size, you need to make a decision whether you want to do number one or you want to do number two. If you're somebody who's not taking this seriously and you want to be a chief mouse clicker, a degenerate gambling trader, then by all means, you can do whatever you want to do. But I'm only here to help traders that are seriously about this trading and want to scale their trading business up in size. So if you are seriously, what setup are you hunting? Are you hunting trend trades or are you hunting reversal trades? Does the daily signal that you prefer to look for, did you receive that daily signal? Did that daily signal align, okay, with the setup that you are hunting? So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the gold chart, okay, from this past week. And we're just going to be asking ourselves, is this the setup that I'm hunting? Is this the daily signal that I'm looking for? If so, did the setup present in the session that I'm trading? If not, move on. If so, take the trade. So without further ado, let's take a look at the chart. Now here we're looking at gold on a 15-minute time frame, and I do not have the institutional grid levels on the chart because I want you guys to see this clearly, okay? I want you guys to really get this, but only if you're serious. Only if you are serious. I'm only talking to traders that are serious, that really wants to scale their trading business up in size. And I want to show you guys how you can really keep this really, really simple. But you have to know the setup that you're hunting. Okay. You have to know the setup that you're hunting. Okay. So when you get into the market in live time, there's no thinking. It's just reaction. Okay. This is the setup. This is how it should look. Boom. Entry, stop, loss, take profit. OCO. Now, gold, right? So we can see that on Thursday, right? Gold closed in breakout, right? Closed below previous day's low level. Asian session continued in the direction of the breakout, and then it breaks out of Thursday's low. Okay, breaks out on Thursday low, giving you a signal on the day. Then it reverses. So you had a market that gave a false break reversal on Friday. Okay, false break reversal on Friday. Now, when Friday closed, all right, we traded above a previous week's high level, and Friday closed as a first green day. Is that your daily signal? Is that the daily signal you're looking for? Okay, it closed as the first green day daily signal. So what is the first green day daily signal, you ask? A first green day daily signal is a buy low signal. Now, you have a daily signal, but does the market sets up in the session that you're trading? Does the market sets up in the session that you're trading? The first green day is a buy low daily signal. Does the market set up in the session that you are trading? So we can see that in the Asian session, you guys, we have our closing price level acting as support. Okay. They go 45 minutes of pullback, 45 minutes of pullback, and then the market continues with the low of day reversal trade setup. Because remember, we had a false break reversal setup. Okay. It is a low of day reversal trade setup, which aligned with the closing breakout. I mean, with the first green day daily signal. Sorry about all that, but I don't use that signal day. But the setup aligned with the daily signal. You had a market that gave a false break reversal on Friday, closing above a weekly level. This market also had a break in structure on the 15-minute time frame. Just keep it simple. This market is making higher highs and higher lows. It's making higher highs and higher lows. It gave you a first green day daily signal. First green day daily signal is a buy low setup. The market pulls back 45 minutes. These three candles right here, this is a morning star, which is a reversal candlestick pattern. If you know candlestick patterns, okay, it is a low of day setup. Is this the setup that you're hunting? The setup was there, but is this the setup that you're hunting? Now, during the Asian session, the market breaks out of the previous day's high level. You have a first green day daily signal. The market gives you that setup. Then it breaks out of a previous day's high level, giving us a signal on the day. It pushes up. It gives a nice morning star, and it pulls back. Okay, it pulls back. Now, is this the setup that you're hunting? On a smaller time frame, I know some traders took advantage of this nail and bell, but is that the setup that you're hunting? It pulls back. It goes into the accumulation phase. All right. It goes into an accumulation phase right at our previous day's high level. Then the market breaks out once again in the London session, pulls back, accumulates once again, breaks out in the gap time before it gets into our 3-hour timing window of the New York session. It pulls back, and then it continues in the direction of the breakout. Is this the setup that you're hunting? Is this the setup that you are hunting? You must ask yourself that. You must know the setup that you're hunting, right? Now, as we head into the next day, which is Tuesday, this market closes in breakout. Is this the daily signal that you're looking for? What setup are you hunting? Market closes in breakout. Market breaks out on the day during the Asian session. Breaks out on the day. Reverses. False break reversal in the Asian session. Is this the setup that you're hunting? This market continues to trade lower. It goes into an accumulation phase that approaches our London session timing window. London session, it accumulates sideways. It stays in accumulation, puts in a lower low, then it continues to go into an accumulation phase as it reaches our New York session 3-hour timing window. What setup are you hunting? New York session continues with the false break reversal trade setup for low hanging fruit. In the New York session, it breaks out of the previous day's low level. Now this breakout has failed. The breakout that started during the Asian session, that breakout has failed because we have breached a previous day's low level. They break through that previous day's low level. All right. So markets only do three things. They break out, pull back, trend, breakout, fail, and reverse. This market breaks out, pulls back, and continues in the direction of the breakout. What setup are you hunting? Now, as we head into Wednesday, this market has closed in breakout on Wednesday. Is this the daily signal that you're looking for? What setup are you hunting? The market closes in breakout. The market breaks out of the previous day's low level. During our Asian session, giving us a signal on the day. It pulls back inside of the range, and then it goes into accumulation phase. Then it comes back and retests our closing price level. And then they just go into an accumulation phase in the London session, and then the New York session, it explodes for a false break reversal trade setup. What setup are you hunting? Then during the New York session, the market breaks out of the previous day's high, also the previous week's high level, and it continues in the direction of the breakout. What setup are you hunting? Now, at the end of the day, this market closes in breakout. It closes above a previous day's high level. And then we head into our Thursday. What setup are you hunting? We have a market that closed in breakout on Thursday. A market attempts to break out of a previous day's high level, but it does not. and this market begins to pull back. We're in a market that is making higher highs and higher lows. They give a small, slight pullback in our Asian session. And then this market continues to pull back as it approaches our London session and go into an accumulation phase. During the London session, what setup are you hunting? No setup there. This market continuously goes into accumulation phase as it approaches our New York session 3-hour timing window. And we can see in the gap time, it pulls back to our previous week's high level, and it continues in the direction of the breakout from Wednesday. High of day continuation. What setup are you hunting? Now, this market breaks out of the previous day's high level on that Thursday, pulls back inside of the range, and it goes into accumulation phase. Now, this market closes as a first red day daily signal. First red day daily signal is a signal that signifies a sell high setup. What setup are you hunting? This market opens up during our Asian session, and we can see that the market pulls back below our closing price level, and then it continues in the direction of the breakout. It attempts to break out of our previous day's high level and pulls back. Market really isn't doing anything. Then we can see that the market breaks out in the gap time, pulls back, and continues in the direction of the breakout during the London session. So now we're just making higher highs and higher lows, trading above the previous week's high level, along with the previous day's high level. Then we can see that the market breaks out of the monthly high level, previous month's high level, pulls back inside, goes into the accumulation phase as it begins to approach our New York session 3-hour window. They break out of their monthly high level once again, pulls back, accumulation, 3rd hour, breakout once again, pulls back, and continues in the direction of the breakout. What setup are you hunting? What setup are you hunting? Until you make a decision to master one setup, trend trade or reversal trade, you're going to continuously fail at this trading business. Now, we just walked through this gold chart from this past week. Did your setup present in the session that you was looking to trade? Did your setup present in the session that you was looking to trade? What setup are you hunting, guys? It is not rocket science. It's not complicated. You can really keep this really, really simple. All right. But you have to know the setup that you're hunting, and you have to know what that setup looks like. You have to know that markets only do 3 things. They're either going to break out, pull back trend, break out, fail in reverse, or stay in a trading range. Then as a trader, you must know the setup that you're hunting. Are you looking for trend trades, or are you looking for reversal trades? Gold gave a bunch of trend trade opportunities. It gave a couple reversal trade opportunities. Which setup are you hunting? And just like Stacey always says, guys, this is the trading truths. And this is a fact. This is a fact. All markets only do 3 things. There are only 2 trade setups: buy low, sell high. What setup are you hunting? Is it a trend trade? Is it a reversal trade? Reversal trade. And the trader is the only variable. Me, you, whoever's watching this video, each individual trader is the only variable, because everything is staring us right in our face. But we have to make a decision. We have to make a decision on what setup that we're hunting. We know all markets only do 3 things. They're either going to go up, go down, or go sideways. We know that there's only 2 setups. It's either buy low or sell high. But we have to know what setup we are hunting. And then we're the only variable. What setup are you hunting, guys? Make a decision to pick one setup, master that one setup, go back test it, go print off some charts, do whatever it is you have to do to make sure that you understand what it is that you're hunting, and make sure that you know how it should looks when you come to the charts in live time, so there's no hesitation. You can make this easy, or you can make it complicated. You have to decide. You have to make a decision. So that's all I got for you guys. Just wanted to know which setup that you guys are hunting. And I hope that you guys decide to pick one setup, master that one setup, and scale your trading business up in size. And like always, man, work hard, stay disciplined, be patient, and know that your time will come. Peace and love. Have a good one.